Hello and welcome to our crib. This is Casa Mambo. Mambo is a combination of Reed and I's last names together, but her real name is Jubilee. So come on in. But wait, before you come in, you have to take a look at this. A spoiled rotten bulldog lives here. Heed that warning, okay? Now come on in. Jubilee is a 2019 Ram Promaster 159 wheelbase. And it's a pretty standard cab up here, except for Bella's bed. We keep Bella's bed on the passenger side floor. She really likes being where the action is going on when we're driving, and it's also her favorite place to rest and relax when we get to a spot. When we're in a really hot place, we have to put up our handy dandy window reflectix because it gets too hot otherwise. But if we put these up, Bella is fine up here for the most part if we turn on our vent fan, and she can just hang out up here, and it's her favorite place. We didn't have this for the first year we were on the road, but I strongly recommend getting yourself a pair of these. Whether you make them yourself or you order some, they come in handy. Originally, our floor plan was flipped. So the first thing we bought was this driver's side swivel seat. The plan is a little different than we expected, but it still works just fine. Got it. Okay, we have our swivel seat on our driver's side. It gives us another seat for people, and if people want to be near the food or just hang out with us, this is a great place to do it. And like everyone says about their swivel seat, it really opens up the space. This is our kitchen area, and it's where the magic happens, even though I wish our kitchen was a little bit bigger. But this is where we make our meals. We have a 2-burner stove right here that works great. One trick to use if you do have a small counter space like ours is something like this, which is great so we can still use our counter space and just add to it. And we have our faucet that works beautifully. We have really good water pressure. We went with New Mexico style tiles, so they're very bright, very colorful, and we did that because they reminded me of my childhood and my upbringing. My parents lived in New Mexico for a time, and my mom's house is just vibrant colors. We talked a little about that in our things we hate and love about our van video. We just love that it's something that brightens up the space. We also wanted a window right behind the kitchen area so that we could look out. While you're cooking, you feel like you're still part of the action. So I was talking about our kitchen being really small, so Reed built me a little extra counter space, which I really appreciate, and it just gives us a little more room to set things down, which makes all the difference in a tiny space. We have a 40-gallon water tank, and our gray water tank is right below. Alright, so in here we have 2 3-gallon water tanks, gray water tanks. We have a 3-step water filtration system, which helps us to feel comfortable getting water from most sources. We also have some of our dishware down here. We have some pots and pans and things like that, as well as our fire extinguisher and just
extra soap and sponges.
Extra soap, sponges, all that kind of stuff as well. This is our silverware drawer, and this is our trash. Here we have a lot of our dishware, our food processor that we use a lot. We have our NutriBullet smoothie maker. In this cabinet, we have a lot of food products, our coffee, and our AeroPress. Look who decided to join us. It's Rita. Rita actually has a special addition to the van now. Reed specially made a cat door for her, and it's really cute. We're gonna step this way. This is our toiletry cabinet. We have our toothbrushes, my hair products, mostly my hair products and whatnot. But yeah, I'm gonna let Reed take it from here.
Right now I'm sitting on the royal throne, but you would never know that just by looking at it. We've got our toilet box here that is dual purpose for our seating area. We eat our lunch, breakfast, dinner, and work on our laptops right here. Denise will sit across from me, or vice versa. So yeah, we have our little nook here for sitting and relaxing, and also sitting and pushing. On this side of the van, we have our fridge, which we love. We've got some nice seat cushions on it, and this is the other side of our seating area. But it also serves as the holy grail, what keeps us running and going. Our fridge, we've got a Dometic CFX 75 dual zone, so we got fridge and freezer. And this side, freezer, chocolate hummus, smoothie stuff, all that good stuff down there. Yeah, we really enjoy this fridge. It is hard when it's full. You have to dig in and try and pull things out. That's the only really drawback, I would say. But other than that, we love it. On the ground level here, we have two cabinets, one behind me and this one right here. This is mainly kitchen essentials. That's our junk drawer. And then we have bowls, plates, all that good stuff, spices, and then just extra food stuff like sushi nori, wrappers, pickles, spices, all that good stuff. I skipped one. I skipped this one. Oh yeah. We got rice and food, cheesecloth. Just got all kinds of kitchen stuff in this one. Underneath the bed here, we have towels, underwear, and other stuff. More socks, more underwear. Here we have crafts and games. And over here is our little propane locker, barbecue style. The big old barbecue propane tank right in here, and mounted to it, our lagoon swivel table is mounted to it. Here we have our electrical components. We have our inverter, which is a 2000 watt inverter, which we'll get into later. Our water pump, light switch, heater, and our battery monitor. As well as our Simply Safe alarm, which makes us simply safe at night. That switch just reminded me, we didn't talk about our heater. The heater serves as a dual purpose zone. Underneath the passenger seat here, we have an S-bar heater as well as Bella's toy storage. She likes to come in from time to time and grab her toys and pull them out herself. The heater works really well in such a small space. When it's really cold at night, we'll set the timer, and so we'll turn it on right when we're going to bed, and we'll have it come on either once in the middle of the night or add another one and do once in the night and in the morning, so that way it's easier to get up, because it's so hard to wake up and get out of bed in the cold van. The S-bar heater was the one thing we outsourced because it is tapped into our gas line. I watched a couple of videos on how to set up the heater, and it was the end of the build. I was out of it, so I'm really glad that we outsourced it because it's worked like a champ. It has a fail-safe or whatever, so if you're at a quarter tank of gas or less, it will not run. So if it's a cold night, make sure you have more than a quarter tank of gas. Our van has a few different electrical outlets. We have 2 house outlets, 2 regular just AC house outlets, and 2 12-volt outlets. One of them is located here near the kitchen, and then we have one in our bedroom for all of our electronics and our phones and whatnot that we want to charge.
Hi there. So this right here is our collection of Polaroid photos. My best friend Devin gave me a Polaroid camera for my last birthday, and we use it all the time. These are photos we take with people we love, our friends, our family, and people we meet on the road. If we meet you on the road, we'll get a photo and put it up here.
Above my head here, we have our Max Air fan. It is the manual one. Pull the knob down and twist to open it up. it will open the rain guard. And so it's nice to be able to run the fan in the rain. If the rain's coming in sideways, sometimes it can come in. So I usually, if it's raining and we don't need it, I'll close it up just to stop any potential leakage. But we have ran it in the rain and it works really good. It helps ventilate our whole van. So we have a bunk window and we pull air in from there, and that keeps the van nice and cool. So we would not be able to live life on the road without this baby when we're cooking or when we're going to sleep. We're running this thing all night long. Also behind me, we have our attic here. This is our attic where we have extra storage. We have things like massage gun, tripod, little working station for the bedroom, all kinds of knickknacks up here. We have a first aid kit, we have electric razors, we have cleaning supplies, paper towels, basically anything that doesn't have a home in one of the drawers or cabinets ends up here.
Welcome to our bedroom! This is our queen-size bed. We laid it widthwise, and Reed is 6'1", and he fits just barely, but he fits in here, and it has been so comfortable. We shoved our bed from before we lived in a van in here, and because it's a memory foam, it fits. It's very squished, but it fits. In our last bout of renovations, we stained the bedroom area to be the same color as our cabinets, which is a red oak color. And I think it turned out really well, especially contrasted with the orange comforter we have. In here we have this cabinet, which is mostly our books, some of our camera gear, our books, and some of our electronics. In these two we have our clothes. So this is Reed's. Oh!
That's accurate depiction of...
Accurate, and I'm just gonna shove it up there. This is his, and this is hers. Very full. And sometimes hers blends into his, but what can you do? We have our bedroom light right here, which helps us when we want to read at night, or one of us is trying to go to sleep, you can put it on one of us. And then we also have our bedroom fan. This is a game changer. I highly recommend everybody gets a bedroom fan, because when the temperature's really hot at night, it's great to have this as additional ventilation.
In this corner of our bedroom, we have our charger, another light, and some cubbies where we have just random knickknacks. And then we also have like a little shelf here where Denise and I put our rings and different things, some of our phone. And then we have a cool little photo. I don't know what mountains those are, but it's pretty.
Arizona.
It's Arizona?
Wild Gina did that print. Alright, we're gonna head to the back of the van and show you our garage. Welcome to our garage. Rita says hi. Right here you'll find our laundry bag. We hang it here with magnets, and it just is easily accessible from the bedroom area.
Speaking of magnets,
our magnet collection. We have a couple more we need to put up, actually. Here are some cubbies we have in the back for easy access. We have our shovel. If you know, you know. We have some bags, some of Reed's hats, and some of my hats. Under here, we have a heck of a lot of storage. We have Rita's litter box, which she can access from our cat door in the front. We have one of our hiking bags. Behind that, we have shore power cord. We have some tools, and then we have some more tools. On the roof, we have two 300-watt solar panels, which means we have 600 watts of solar. We also have our whole electrical system back here. We have our charge controller right here. We have a Renogy 2000-watt inverter back here. We also have our batteries. We have 400 amp hour battery bank. 2 batteries.
is that lithium?
No, it's not lithium.
What is it?
It's AGM.
Hey, you got it. Good guess.
AGM. It wasn't a guess.
Yeah, she knows.
Yeah.
And on the right side.
On the right side, so this is our cooler backpack, which we love. We also have our paddleboard. Reed actually won that at his job before we got on the road. And we've used it 100 times. This is our water bag. Inside here we have our shower hose, which we hook up actually right here. And this is how we take showers. So this is our hose, it's super long, and this is what we use to hook up to our 40-gallon water tank and fill up our water. And then on the bottom we have an extra filtration, so we can have an extra step to our water filtration system.
We have this just in case the spigot is like not compatible, so you can put this on the hose, and that allows you to fill up easier. And then we also use this to help aim it into our water tank better. And yeah, this end just connects to the hose.
We have the Seaflow water pump, and we've had no problems with it so far. It's worked beautifully. And our 40-gallon water tank also has been a dream. Our plumbing system is all 1/2-inch PEX pipe. This PEX pipe leads to our kitchen.
Yeah, we had no issues with freezing.
Yeah, we've had no issues with freezing yet, but that being said, we haven't been in a really cold winter yet, so we'll have to wait and see. Thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank you so much.
Bella's hyper, so we gotta go, but we wanted to show you this tour because we had no experience building out a van when we built this.
Zero.
And so we want you all to know that it is possible for you to build out a van as well. We have 100% confidence in you, and if you need help, reach out to us, but you can build the van of your dreams.
There was also a lot of little things that we left out just because there's so many little knickknacks throughout the van. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. If you want to know how anything operates or what we think about certain items in our van, feel free to shoot us some questions in the comments below.
Thanks for being here, and remember,
creating the life of your dreams isn't always easy,
but it's so worth it.
Goodbye.
Bye.